I'm literally trying to make this introduction, and I'm telling myself, fucking beanies are so annoying, man. Like, I don't know what it is about them. I love them, but they're so annoying. Anyway, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to this channel. Thank you so much for coming back. It's been a year. It's now 2023, and what a way to start 2023. Holy hell. It's been a rough couple of days, or at least the last 4, with the announcement of Ken Block passing away in a snowmobile accident. The community and the whole motorsporting world recognize Ken's work, and obviously with the tragic news, it was a really big downer for a lot of people. A lot of people that were inspired by this man, encouraged by this man, who was seen as an icon by millions. When I first started watching Ken, he was driving about in a 2005 or 6 Hawkeye in an open airspace, I'm pretty sure it was. It was just concrete, everything. And even watching that small clip of a man having as much control as that with 4-wheel drive and being able to maneuver the car the way that he was just mind-boggling to me. And obviously with the release of his future videos coming out, it just got madder and madder, and it was just, how do you even you know? And that was just the level that Ken always put himself up to, which was well above bar. And it was because of his contribution and attributes and all these amazing things that he did for so many people in such a big community. And it seemed like everyone knows who Ken Block is, you know? And even non-driving influencers don't know who he is. So from knowing of Ken for so many years, you get attached to watching such an influential person on Anyway, the reason that it hit me so goddamn hard is mainly because, also my condolences go out to the family, because the Block family, I can't imagine how they were feeling, including the Hoonigan boys, because when he started making these videos and when Hoonigan became a thing, I was well and truly into the Hoonigan videos and continued watching the brand grow, create, and just go mad with it. And it was such an amazing thing to watch. I'd planned on going and seeing Ken this year. I'd always planned on going previous years, but unfortunately I wasn't in the financial situation, whereas now I am. So I wanted to make it a big deal and go down to Goodwood to go and see the man perform in his natural ability.
Where are we at? So we're at Goodwood Festival of Speed 2019, one of my favorite places on the planet.
Unfortunately, this is kind of taking a toll on it. Obviously, I still will be going to Goodwood. I have no doubt that Lucy and Leo will both be on track, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Yeah, hopefully maybe even the rest of the family get on track. That would be amazing. But regardless, it's not just Goodwood that we have really, really big plans on. That's maybe like a 4-day event, I'm pretty sure. But welcome to 2023. That was the worst of it, and now we're just progressively going on to the better side of it. As much as Ken is going to be sorely missed, he was a man that influenced millions of people, and he influenced them to do what they love and aspire to just do what you love.
What would you consider your legacy, and where do you go from here?
I try and inspire people to be creative and live a fun life. And don't be an asshole.
And you can't love a guy like that, you know? Yeah. So, anyway, with that being said, we're kind of jumping really hard into 2023. We're kicking off 2023 with a bit of a kick, and a good kick at that. So obviously the KD Customs Winters Battle is literally just around the corner. This is the end of the weekend. I'd actually originally planned on making different content this weekend, but unfortunately I came down with the worst cold that I've had in years. So, absolutely no fun with that. And it's not been a great time. I've been laying on my couch and dying throughout since I came home from work on Friday. Went for a nap, woke up, felt like death. It wasn't fun. I'd actually planned on starting on the Corsa B because we need to start tearing that thing down to then kind of somewhat rebuild it to a point where it's roadworthy and then start moving on to progressive things with the car. Doing everything else except the future engine swap that I plan on doing for that thing. But that'll come down later in the next couple of weeks, I would imagine. Not next weekend though. What's happening next weekend is that we're going down to the KD Customs Winners Battle, and I have been following the drifting community for a year, and it's all been built up to this. For me to go out and finally compete and show my worth. So, it's now gotten to a point. Me and Neil, we obviously had this conversation about the car. We made an agreement. We put some things together and he has now come out with a car for me. And this isn't just a rental. This is Neil's officially given me a car that he has put together, knows that it works, and I'm able to just go out and thrash on it because he knows it works. This was, as I said, the main thing that I was always missing from being able to go out and compete. It was my biggest downfall. I should have bought a car that worked in the first place. I was naive enough to think that I could do it cheap, and it bit me in the ass. It cost me a whole season. It cost me a whole year of driving. So officially next weekend we will be competing in the Winter Series Battle, and we're going to be competing with my brand new black E46 2.8 litre, which has, I'm pretty sure it's got modified hubs, it has working hydro. That's all it needs in it. That's literally all it needs. All I need to just get out and just show them, you know? I actually think it's going to be a really, 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 really big event, which is almost kind of nerve-wracking. But at the same time, I'm also going to be able to show what I'm worth. So I know what I need to do. Like, realistically, I know what I need to do to compete. Now, thing is that I've just not had the time in my own car. Obviously, I've had time in other cars, which I would consider somewhat enough to be able to kind of say, yep, yeah, okay, right, well, yeah, send them out and see. Now, I've not managed to have any sort of seat time in my own particular car, but I have had the seat time. 2 or 3 private days or practice days that I was able to go out and drive. Obviously, I will be competing in the rookie class. Let's face it, that's probably for the best. There are quite a fair few friends of mine that are going to be competing with the big boys that have obviously gone through their phases in BTC, which, as unfortunate as it is, will not be returning this year. But I'm so excited about this, it's unreal. So Queen Bee is going to be competing probably in the pro class. Connor Shanahan, another big name. Dave Egan, another big name. Jack the plumber, yep, he's going to be competing. Ross Ogilvie, a Scottish phenomenon when it comes to it, in his E36 2J that he competes in BDC with. Chrissy Nayland is also going to be competing. My mate Jim, obviously going to be there taking the best photos, and it's even got as good to the point that even my parents want to come down and watch, which I'm really, really looking forward to, because I've started kind of showing them just regular clips of drifting and that, and it's really taking its toll on the family. Once upon a time car enthusiast, and now slowly but surely drift enthusiast, which I'm loving. So they're planning on coming down. We've got a house, bedrooms. Oh, it's going to be a mad time. So January 14th, 15th, make sure you're down there because it's going to be absolutely mega. And plus, I kind of need to show it to these Irish boys. So at least with attendance records. Certainly can't put anything on them when it comes to, probably won't be able to put it. Anyway, yeah, January 14th, 15th, it's going to be on. And then February 17th and 18th, I'm pretty sure the month after that, round 2. And then the final round, it is a winter series. 3rd round, March time. And I think that's later-ish. 3 rounds in the first 3 months of 2023. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good, you know, that's a pretty good way to start it for me. So I'm really looking forward to what happens for the rest of the season. Sure, we've got these 3 booked so far. I know that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do most of the SDC. There's a predicament that's going on at the moment. SDC round is booked on the same dates as some of the other big drifting events that happen around Scotland, and I'm not gonna comment on it because I obviously have no place to say anything about it. I think it's wrong, but we'll not get into it. Plenty to look forward to for the rest of the year. Obviously, the BMW, after the winter series is done, we've got not just that car to look forward to either coming home. We'll see. Oh no! Oh, March, April, May, June, July. We've got a lot planned for the next few months. But I'm essentially going to leave this video here because I don't want to give too much away, and I will continue talking about future things, and that's just not what I want to do because I was giving too much away. Stay focused on this shit because it's going to be so much to look forward to. I swear to days, all my days. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for coming back, guys. I really look forward to seeing you down the road, and hopefully you come down to the KD Customs battles and come say hi. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys later on. Stay safe, stay sideways. One of Ken's favourite quotes was, if you're not scared, you're not going fast enough. I'm not gonna lie. I take that to heart. See you guys in a bit.
Yeah.